Right to the air, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. Forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now Goff, forced out wide. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Lions.
180. What's that?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Room to run inside the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a
long one from Gibbs. An even 40 yards.
First down.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down.
Value 3.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gibbs trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Number 1, 2nd and goal.
BC.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Broncos 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Broncos.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6. Play action now. It's Nix. Moving outside the pocket. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Kill. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Here's Dobbins. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 5-yard line.
Hey, kill. Middle.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. To throw is Goff. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. On play action, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On the handoff, this is good. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Goff. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now it's Dobbins. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of
3rd
2 yards.
and 9.
It's 3rd and 9.
Oh, I said. Ready. Ready.
Throwing. Mix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice...
And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And now after this last sack, this offensive drive has just completely gone off the rails, Mike, and their chances of picking up this first down are somewhere between slim and none.
Cut. Lady. Hey, kill.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Captain, ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Moving to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Ready. Chill.
Throwing is Nix. He finds his man, Troutman. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Ready. Olay.
Here's Nix to throw. That is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down.
Captain.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Nix going to look to throw. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Lions call their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Goff. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. This one Incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he's into the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, here's Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Kill. Oh, my son.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Hey, we're going good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Huddle. To the right.
Mims sent in motion here. the gun, here's a handoff. Open space to the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready. Away.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. A throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Hold on, son. Hey, Sean.
They send Sutton in motion.
Hey, kill. Punch left.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 4.
Chill. Bombers.
Nix from the gun. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're getting down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal, Detroit.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will take it in himself. Jared Goff, touchdown Lions. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Nix now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Captain, hold on, son.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So first and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Bombers.
Play action now. It's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son. Hey, shot.
Mims sent in motion here.
Ole. Kill.
On second down, they'll run. They'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Brian Grant in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll be taken down around the 29 yard.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
20.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Oh, my son. That's ready.
A first down throw for Nix. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready. 180. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. Forced out left. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bo Nix. Down Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That is intercepted. Picked off by Bergen. And the Broncos are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Bombers. Oh, my God.
We'll go play action with Knicks. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Motion. Hey! Kill! Olay! Captain! Joe! Bombers.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Olay!
Throwing. Knicks. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. He's into space past the 25. And he's in! Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. Moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Now, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard. Here's Goff. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at at their own 37-yard line.
First and 10.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That in motion is Ingram.
Bombers. Captain.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They send Sutton in motion. Stick with him again. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Mims sent in motion here. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is first and 10.
What? 180! What?
To throw is Goff. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Time is an issue. One timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. First down and 10.
First down.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Black 20. Hold on. Check. Is that?
A second down throw for Goff. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
Go tonight.
Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here comes second and 4.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Hold on, set. Hello. Ready.
Man in motion is Ingram. On fourth down, here's Nix, escaping to his left. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Man in motion is Ingram.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.